21.10. Happy days. Well, there we go. A bit of a better one that time, £21, 10 ounce, third fish between me and Matt. And what we're going to do, slip her back after a few photos, and we're going to tell you all about this amazing venue. Well, we were just dealing with that 20-pounder, and the only rod left in the water has absolutely screamed off. So we're into fish number 3. And hopefully this will be just as nice as the previous 2 fish. Oh yeah, actually, it's not a bad looking one. Oh yeah, he is absolutely nailed on that little wafter. Come on, got to be ready now. Yes, beautiful stuff. Fish number 3. It's another nice one as well. Well, there we go, 2 20-pounders in the space of absolutely no time. We'll just slip in the other fish back, and this one tore off. Beautiful way to spend a day. Cheers, Matt.
Cheers. Well, it's safe to say it's been a successful session for our first visit to Osiers, hasn't it?
It has, yeah, really successful, in fact. And it's been...
Especially for you?
Especially for me,
3
yeah.
carp.
3 carp, 2 of them over 20 pound. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, we did say that we were going to let you know a bit more about the venue itself once we put the fish back. And it's actually been a couple of hours since then because we've been fairly busy resorting the rods. And fingers crossed we get another one.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So, Osiers, it's quite a nice setup here. Perfectly suited for sort of 2 anglers, 4 people. You've got the shepherd's hut, which you can stay in. You're also welcome to bivvy up around the lake. And the lake itself is just over an acre with 38 carp. And it's safe to say that they're lovely, lovely fish as well, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, biggest going up to about 34 pound at the moment. But as we found today, that a lot of them are 20 pound plus, aren't they? We've managed a couple of the smaller ones, but a lot of them are a good size. So that means if you do come down here, there's a good chance you're going to catch a 20 plus, even a 30 pounder, which is obviously something that everyone wants to catch. So lovely little venue, like Matt said, very small, very intimate, and you've got this beautiful shepherd's hut, which is ideal if you want to bring your missus or you want to bring little family. Lovely little venue.
I mean, I think the perfect thing in sort of the modern day today is it really is sort of a getaway from life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Being able to just have the lake to yourself, you and a mate, you and the missus, like I say, and just sort of get away from reality and just chill out.
It offers a little bit more than just your average carp fishing, doesn't it? You've got comfort with a shower, toilet, a nice bed, but then also you've got decent fishing as well, which is what everyone wants.
I mean, it's been pretty full on. We've not really been able to sort of kick back and relax, but I for one definitely would be up for coming down here with the girlfriend and booking the shepherd's hut out.
Yeah, 100%.
With there being only sort of 38 carp at the time of making this video, I think we spoke to the owner, he said he may well put a few more in as well, but with there being about 38 carp in the lake, it's probably not suited to the very sort of beginner. I mean, I wouldn't say it's been really difficult today, but you definitely had to sort of fish and put in the effort really to catch the ones that we've caught. Yeah. So the shepherd's hut itself is a really, really quaint little sort of mobile home, as it were. You've got a double bed in there, perfect for you and your partner. You've got all your sort of kitchen that you're going to need for whilst you're out here. Fridge, stove, kettle, everything that you need there, and then the bathroom is fitted with sort of your toilet, sink, shower, and you've also got a little wood burner in there as well for if you decide to come in the colder months. So it really does have everything that you need, doesn't it, for a bit of a getaway? Yeah,
absolutely everything. And the owner, Robert, has put a lot of time into the place. It's completely otter fenced. You've got a private drive all the way up here, so you're in a lovely location. It's out of the way of everyone. But at the same time, you're only a mile away from the town. So if you do need to nip to the shops or you need to grab some food, then you're not very far away from that at all.
But it's nice and secure as well. So you don't have to worry about all your kit. You could quite easily just wind in, hook your rigs up and everything, head out into the town, get yourself some food, get yourself sorted for the night ahead, and then leave your missus to enjoy a night in bed whilst you go and bivvy up at the other end of the lake.
Yeah. So it's worth mentioning that the venue's only open every other weekend and for a period of time of the year. So it's a nice thing, I think, because it gives the fishery a bit of respite for when each angler comes. So when you do arrive, everything's fresh for you and you don't feel like you're just jumping in someone else's swim and in the shepherd's hut as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think in sort of the modern day where everywhere's so busy, that is a really nice sort of plus point to be able to come somewhere and know that it's not been touched for a decent period of time. So yeah, it sort of means that it's just sort of you against the fish really, which is a nice sort of position to be in, and just adds to that whole sort of feeling of being out in the middle of nowhere and sort of really sort of kicking back and relaxing.
Yeah, 100%.
And also that it only being open for sort of a period of time does also mean that it's not just going to get really boggy and muddy and everything. So
yeah,
it's all nice grass banks everywhere and it all really looks pristine, doesn't it? And
yeah,
I think
very well looked after.
By keeping it relatively low key in that way, the owner's going to be able to sort of keep it in nice condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine over the years it's really going to mature nicely.
Yeah, definitely. It's also worth mentioning that it is £150 per night, and although you might think that's quite high at first, when you consider what other places would be, inner city breaks, countryside breaks, you're paying a similar amount as well. And considering you've got the fishing and the shepherd's hut involved, I think that's a really good price.
Yeah, I think you sort of hit the nail on the head really. I think a shepherd's hut sort of getaway with your partner, you're looking at a similar sort of price without anything in the lake. So to be able to throw in some really good fishing as well, I think it does represent good value for money.
Yeah, definitely. And if you do want to book, it is all available on the Go Catch app and website. If you haven't heard of Go Catch before, then you need to just head to their website, and like I say, they've also got an app. Type in Osiers and this venue will pop up and then you can select your availability. But like I said earlier on, it's only available certain dates, so you need to make sure you get on there nice and early to book your spot.
Well, I think it's time we finish these beers, get the rod sorted, and I think I'll put a pizza on, and hopefully there'll be time for one more fish.
Cheers to that.